All right, Shane, so 2 games against the Kings here. Does it help you at all with the preparation, playing the same team on back-to-back nights?
You know, we've been fortunate that we've done it a couple times this year, and it's unique. It doesn't happen in a regular season too often, but obviously with the short season, you're getting, I think, more used to handling it. And yeah, I think it creates a little bit more of a rival and brings out the intensity.
The first game in Phoenix earlier in the year, of course, everybody was bringing up the leftovers from the playoffs. It's halfway through the season now, so I'm assuming that's all well behind everybody.
Yeah, I mean, that was almost a year ago now, and our whole goal is to find a way to win a hockey game, and that's really everyone's focus. That's their goal, and neither team, I don't think, is exactly where they want to be. They'd much rather be a little higher in the standings, a little bit more comfortable, but it is so tight right now. You got to find ways to get points.
We don't hear too much about it here in LA, but how big of a distraction is the ongoing sale there in the Phoenix media?
We don't hear about it too much in Phoenix either, so it's one of those things that we're dealing with and just getting over with, and it is what it is.
How important is the contract to the young defenseman there for the future of the franchise?
You know what? I'm such a huge fan of him. I think we got 3 guys that are starting to creep into that upper echelon tier of talent with him and Keith Yandel and Mikhail Bodker. Those guys are guys that offensively are special, and that's important for us as a group because we play a good system, and to add guys that are that talented, and Ollie he's going to be special. I mean, I don't know, as high as he wants to go is how far he's going to go, because that kid is unbelievable.
Couple games already against the Kings under your belt this season. What are the keys to tonight's game for you guys?
We got to sell the penalty box. Their power play has been working fairly well and giving them chances and giving them momentum. Obviously, the Carter and Richards lines has been really playing well for them, but I think the biggest thing is to keep the puck out of your own zone as much as you can. Play as much as you can in the offensive zone, just because it's giving them time in your own zone is going to create havoc.
In this shortened season, how much time do you get to spend on scouting the other team and looking over videos and that sort of thing? I mean, you mentioned Richards and Carter, but what about scouting overall?
No, you find out just because you play teams. We know their team. We played them in the playoffs, and we played them last year, and they're in our division, and you get to understand. They haven't had a huge changeover, so you understand who the key guys are, and you're going to be aware of, Doughty's going to make you miss. He's going to make great plays. Kopitar is their best player that can create for everybody. It's interesting to play against a team more than once.
Thanks, Shane.
Yep.